Introduction Management Thinking. Understanding this evolution helps modern managers adapt more effectively to new challenges and develop innovative solutions for their organization. Each era brought unique insight that still influence how we manage today. Management thinking has evolved continuously to meet the changing needs of organization throughout history. So the key point is that modern managers can learn from the past ideas to handle today's challenge. Historical perspective of management. Management practices have been fundamentally shaped by social, political, and economic forces through different time periods. This historical context provides essential background for understanding why modern management practices developed the way they did. Learning from the past make us better decisions for the future of organization leadership. Study of the past contributes to understanding both the present and the future. It is the way of learning others' mistakes so we're not gonna repeat them, and learning from other successes so we can repeat them in appropriate situations. Forces influencing management. Social forces refers to those aspects of culture that guide and influence relationship among people, like what do people value, what do people need, and others. It refers to the unwritten common rules and perceptions about relationship among people. Political forces is referred to the influence of the political and legal institution on people and organization. Economic forces are about how the resources in society are available, sharing, and produced.
Classical management perspective. What is it? This era primarily on improving efficiency and maximizing productivity in manufacturing environments. This era is start from 19th century into early 20th century. And there's some of like scientific management, there's a systematic study of work methods, a bureaucracy for formal organizational structure. And then there's administrative principles, management function and rules. And this is Mr. Frederick Winslow Taylor. Who is he? Taylor developed standardized work methods and comprehensive training programs for workers. He introduced incentive system to encourage increase in output and productivity. Criticism, his approach overlooked important human and social factors in the workplace. Contributions and criticisms of scientific management. Major contributions. There's emphasized systematic task study and analysis, introduce performance-based pay system, standardized work procedures for efficiency, and the key criticisms is ignored if individual differences among workers, failed to consider worker input and creativity, and treat human like machines.
And now I will explain two major figures in management theory, Max Weber and Henry Fayol. First, Max Weber introduced the idea of bureaucracy. At this time, many organizations were still managed personally or like family business, which often led into inefficiency. Weber proposed bureaucracy, an organization guided by written rules, a clear hierarchy of authority, and employee selection based on technical qualification rather than personal ties. The purpose is efficiency, predictability, and fairness. He also emphasized separating ownership from management so leaders could act professionally. Meanwhile, Henry Fayol focused on the role of managers. He outlined 14 management principles, such as unity of command, each employee should only report to one supervisor, division of work, specialization to improve efficiency, and scholar chain, a clear line of authority from top to bottom. Fayol also introduced 5 key management functions: planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. He argued these functions apply to all organizations. Even today, Fayol principles remain practical guidelines for managers.
Humanistic perspective. 1930s until 1950s. This era marked a significant shift towards emphasizing human needs and also social relationships in the workplace. The first one is Mary Parker Foley, pioneer of collaborative management. The second one is Chester Barnard, emphasized cooperation and communication. The third one is Alton Mayo, led the Hawthorne studies. These groundbreaking studies revealed that worker productivity was significantly influenced by social factors rather than just physical condition. There is social factor importance. Worker relationships and group dynamics directly impact performance levels. The next one is leadership significance. Quality of supervision and communication affects employee motivation and satisfaction. And the next one is management science perspective, 1940s until 1960s. This approach introduced the systematic use of quantitative techniques and mathematical models in management. It focused heavily on improving decision-making process and systematic problem-solving methods. Operation research and statistical analysis became important management tools.
Let's begin by exploring the system theory and contingency view from the 1916s to the 1918s. First, the concept of open system. Organizations continuously interact with their external environment, meaning they are not isolated but influenced by external factors. Next, the contingency approach highlights that there is no single best way to manage. Instead, management effectiveness depends largely on the specific situation at hand. Finally, environmental adaptation stresses the importance of adapting management styles to fit environmental conditions, which is crucial for success. Moving forward, let's look at how management evolved with total quality management and learning organizations. During the 1918s to 2000s, organizations focused on total quality management and became learning organizations. One key aspect was continuous improvement, which involves ongoing process enhancement and maintaining a quality focus throughout the organizations. Customer focus become central, emphasizing putting customer needs and satisfaction at the heart of all business decisions. There was a strong emphasis on knowledge sharing inside organizations, promoting learning, adaptability, and effective information exchange. Finally, let's see how technology has dramatically reshaped workplace from the 2000s to the present. Since the 2000s, digital technology has fundamentally transformed how organizations operate and manage resources. Supply chain management now uses integrated digital systems to improve logistics and overall efficiency. Customer relationship management leverages data-driven strategies to enhance customer interaction and satisfaction. Outsourcing has expanded, allowing global resource allocation and strategic partnership. In summary, organizational management has continuously evolved from understanding external environments to focusing on quality and customers, and now integrating advanced technology for competitive advantage.
And now I will explain about new approach to management. Modern management emphasizes flat structures, agility, and innovation. By reducing hierarchical layers, organizations empower employees to make quicker decisions and faster collaboration. Leaders increasingly act as change agents, facilitators who guide transformation rather than merely issuing order. This creates a workplace where adaptability and creativity become an essential strength. An excellent analogy is comparing traditional management to a rigid pyramid, whereas modern management resembles a flexible work. For example, companies like Spotify use squads and tribes, allowing small autonomous teams to innovate rapidly. This approach highlights how management has shifted from control to empowerment, ensuring organizations remain resilient in dynamic environment. Thank you.
Wajahmu bergelombang